The Hollander Mansion towered above the other buildings along Esher Street, as if guarding its secrets among the tangled vines and half-abandoned gardens. In the gloom, surrounded by sea mist, the house seemed as if stained with sadness, radiating the intimidating grandeur carried by its centuries-old walls. The facade was covered in mold, as if it itself had been imbued with the sadness of yesteryear. The boarded-up windows looked like sharpened pupils, ready to swallow anyone who dared look inside. Each of the time-beaten boards seemed to whisper of lost stories and unfulfilled hopes. The shadows playing on its walls in the moonlight gave the illusion that the house itself breathed and could change its mood according to the whims of those who dared to approach. The silhouette of the mansion, shrouded in darkness, seemed to stretch toward the uninitiated, as if eager to draw them into its dark embrace. Every rustle in the vicinity of the house seemed a summons or a warning, as if the structure itself suffered untold horrors that remained hidden behind its mysterious walls. In those dark days of the 70s, when dense shadows covered every corner, something strange happened. The residents of the quiet coastal town of Silver Harbor began to suffer from horrible nightmares in which they felt as if someone was watching them. One by one, locals began to disappear without a trace. Panic gripped the small community, and rumors of ghosts and curses filled the streets. The story began with a mysterious incident in an old mansion on Esher Street. The Hollander family, having arrived in town only a few months ago, quickly became the object of curiosity to their neighbors. They lived in an isolated house, rarely venturing out to socialize with others. At first, only whispers of strange noises coming from their home at night were heard. Then, there were rumors about the disappearance of their youngest daughter, Elizabeth. There was no sign of the police, and the mystery of her disappearance remained unsolved. Locals claimed that every night they saw a shadow hovering near the old Hollander mansion. But when someone dared to come closer, the shadow disappeared, as if vanishing into thin air. One of the brave men, Frank Morgan, decided to solve the mystery. He spent the night outside, watching the mansion. In the darkness, he recognized a figure lurking in the gloom. But as he drew near, a strange stupor seized him. At that moment he heard a whisper, "Release me." Frank rushed away, feeling that he was being pursued by invisible eyes. The next morning he was found breathless at the foot of the old mansion. Since then, no one has dared to go near the Hollander house. The shadow was gone, but every night the sky over Silver Harbor was shrouded in dark clouds, as if urging those who dared to seek the truth to return to the dark past and uncover its terrible secret.